All right, so it's Abner J3 with the AJ3 Report. I have Mike Hill on the show today, a new author. So thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, AJ. Appreciate it, man.
You're welcome, and congrats on the new book also.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that too, man.
You're welcome. And tell everyone what inspired you to write Open Mic.
Well, what inspired me to write Open Mic is I actually needed to write Open Mic at the particular time in my life. You know, a couple of years ago, people had seen me on television, on ESPN, on Fox Sports, national television, and whatnot. And there was this image that I had put out there, and a lot of people around my friends, they saw me as being this happy person. The career was doing well, personal life was doing well, but on the inside, I was hurting, and I didn't realize I was hurting. I just found myself sometimes at night sitting in my bed or being on the road in a hotel room, and I would just find myself crying uncontrollably, and I didn't know why. Years ago, somebody told me I needed to write this book, and so I just started writing. And as I started writing, I started feeling and realizing that was starting to become my therapy that I needed. So as much as I started writing, getting a lot of the stuff that I had suppressed for so many years off my chest and unburying and letting it go, I started feeling better. So I could not stop writing it. So I put it out there because I feel like if somebody can look at my pain, some of the things I've done to other people, how I've hurt them and how I've hurt myself, and see something in themselves and get the help that they need a lot sooner than I did, then that's what I needed to do.
All right, sounds great. Yeah, I just finished my first book in June about sickle cell, motivational book about me dealing with sickle cell. I moved to Atlanta for better health care, so I used to get sick every 3-4 months back home in Florida. So I went 23 months without being admitted. So I had some ER visits, but I just got sick last month. But I had went May of last year without being admitted, so I don't really get sick as much as I used to be.
Well, that's a good thing. And congratulations on your book as well. I think it's like important for us to start taking care of. People look at our health like as Black men. A lot of times we don't want to go to the doctors. You know, we can get good health care or whatnot. And we definitely don't want to take care of our mental health because we've been told so many times that, you know, if you ask for help, then you're being weak or you're not being a man, or you're being emotional or whatnot. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a new edict that's out there. Stop trying to man up, because if you continue to man up while you need that mental health, sooner or later it's going to be man down. And when I say man, it's going to be 6 feet down. That's not what we want, because I really feel like if I wouldn't have done this and written this book and gotten this therapy that I needed and got this all out of my chest and gotten the follow-up therapy that I needed afterwards, then I wouldn't be here. I just turned 50 years old a week ago, and I wouldn't have made it to my 50th birthday because I had so much that was suppressed on the inside of me that I didn't even realize I was there. So I'm encouraging everybody, not just your mental health, but your physical health. As Black men, we go through so much in this society that we need to do things to make sure that we can live a lot longer and live a much healthier and vibrant life.
Oh, and congrats on happy belated birthday. I was supposed to interview you that day, but they say your fiance is supposed to throw you a surprise party.
Yeah, she wasn't having it that day.
So that's why I ended up scheduling it today.
Yeah, she cut out all for us that week, man. She's like, anything that day. So yeah, I gotta listen to her. She's my fiance. I gotta make her happy because happy is a happy life. Happy life. Yeah.
Yes. I'm happy it's over now. A lot of people say they like it's real motivational, so I'm happy. That's a point to inspire. So I made it through it all. Sanford raised me. ATL saved me. So not saying to save me. I know Jesus saved me, but basically my mental well-being, because I was tired of going through that every 3-4 months. And I went through that for like 10 years. So basically, I don't know what could have happened. That puts a toll on your mental well-being and stuff like that too. So I got tired of it more than life than that.
Absolutely, man. So sooner or later we all have a breaking point, man. And once again, you think about what's going on in society right now as Black men and what we have to deal with, not with just the George Floyd situation, but the situation that's happening in Kenosha, Wisconsin right now as well, with Jacob Blake and all that type of stuff, man. We look at that and we see these images over and over again every single day on the news. We talk about it, we see it on social media, whether you know it or not. Even though we weren't the ones that had the knee put on our neck or got shot in the back 7 times or whatnot, we feel that pain. We feel that because we're part of that society, and that's called mental trauma. And as long as you suppress that mental trauma, you don't have any outlet for it. I know we get mad, we get upset, we want to throw things, we talk to our friends about it, but we still suppress that and hold that within because there's no outlet for it. So when you find somebody that you can actually talk to, a doctor, a pastor, somebody like that, somebody that you can trust, where you can actually get it out, your journal, whatnot. I'm telling you, it makes you feel so much better because you don't want to have that impact in your life for the rest of your life. So we need to find ways to have avenues to be able to get rid of the stress that we build up in our bodies every single day.
Oh, yeah. And the next question, describe your book in 3 words.
It is raw, it's unfiltered, and it's true.
All right. Great answer. And what do you hope readers will take away from your story?
I hope that they will take away not only looking at my transgressions, but they'll look at my transformation. I've done a lot of stuff in my life that I'm not proud of. That's why one of the reasons I put it on the book cover. You see, the book cover is me basically naked because I wanted to sell my naked truth. I wanted to be as vulnerable as I could possibly be. You see me coming out of the shadows into a light because the darkness of my past, I'm not happy about. That's why my head is bowed. I'm a little ashamed and I'm a little humbled because of it. And you see the ropes that are around me, the microphone cords, that's my ropes. Those are my chains that are bound me. And obviously that's what I do for a living. So those are my transgressions, but I also made my transformation. If you look at the back, you'll see my head up, the book cover is lighter. I got a woman that got my back and she's got her hands around me like the hands of God. And she's always constantly telling me and encouraging me and telling me great things and whatnot. So I want people to take some of my pain, some of the things that they've seen in my past, and maybe they will see a little bit of it in themselves and they can relate and they will be inspired to get the help that they need a lot sooner than I did so that they can make their lives better and the people around them make the lives better of the people around them as well.
All right. Sounds great. And which chapter in the book is your favorite and why?
I don't know if I have a favorite chapter. I mean, because I talk about, my personal life, but also talk about my time at ESPN and the things that I went through at ESPN as a black sportscaster there, and the ups and downs and trials and tribulations that I had and whatnot. Looking back at that, I don't know if I had one favorite because it was everything in there is like kind of stories, dark. I don't tell the great, hey, this was a success story. I mean, there are certain things that I talk about that could have been tragic that actually God was looking out for me and turned things around. There was this one story that when I was about to lose it all because of something I was going to do because I was so fired up and pissed off about that if I would have done it, that I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. I wouldn't have written the book. I probably would have written this book from prison. So there are certain things in the book that you will be able to see and say, wow, if he would have made this decision, or if he wouldn't have changed his mind, or if somebody wouldn't have changed his mind at that particular time, his life could have been drastically different. And he wouldn't have been on television and all that type of stuff. And he wouldn't be in his position to have this platform to be able to write this book and share it. So I'm very thankful for everything that I've gone through, but I'm also very thankful for how God has taken me through things, but brought me out of it to make me a better person.
All right. Yeah, mine, I know a lot of people say the Atlanta section is mine. I actually got sick on my cousin's graduation. We came up here and we ended up going to the hospital that had a sickle cell center. So basically that hospital there, they took care of me so much. My mom kept saying, God will show you stuff for a reason. I was like, yeah, I could get sick anywhere in America. But they took care of me so much and I decided to make up my mind, like, I guess I will come here. And that place actually ended up being the place I got here with the better health care and stuff for me.
Yeah. I mean, God works in mysterious ways, and how things work out, man, is like always in your favor. So that's why I live my life. Is like stop complaining, stop worrying about what I can't control, and just knowing God is in control. Because like they always say, God laughs at your plans and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I just always say, you know what, I'm just gonna live my life to the fullest. I just turned 50 once again last year, and I don't look at it as a midlife crisis. A lot of people do. I just got a tattoo last week and I'm about to get another one today. That's why I'm in the tattoo shop, and people saying, oh, he's going through a midlife crisis. No, I'm going through a new life transition, a new life attitude. You know what I mean?
All right.
Because I plan on living my life to the fullest and being happy while I'm living my life. So that's just the bottom line, man. So God puts you in positions that you need to be in that particular time. You just got to let him do his work and be patient.
Yes. Yeah, without that trip and me moving here, none of this would be AJ3 Report. None of this would be happening without that.
Absolutely. I'm happy that you're here.
Yeah, thank you. So the next question would be, what helped you get where you are today and what steps did you take?
What helped me get to where I am today is the grace of God, man. I wouldn't be anywhere without God. I mean, I just look back and you look at a lot of stories in the book Open Mic, and he was like, that's God working right there, man. Like the title of the book in the beginning was I Shouldn't Be Here, to be honest with you. I shouldn't be here. That was going to be the title of the book in the beginning, because if you look at a lot of these stories, man, you know, like I said, one wrong turn, being turned in by the wrong people, or just making the decision or carrying through on the decision I was going to make, I could have put myself in a bad position, even though I did put myself in a bad position or whatever. But, you know, it's important that we realize those mistakes, man, and be able to overcome those mistakes and realize that, you know what, God still is in control. So everything that I do, man, God, I give him credit for it or whatnot, but also had a strong mom and strong grandmother that looked out for me, and friends, enough friends along the way. Even though I didn't have a strong male role model, I had enough. And I just had an innate ability to just kind of know certain things weren't right and certain things were wrong or whatever, even though I didn't always pay attention to it. But I'm here, and it's by the grace of God that I am.
Awesome. Yeah, that's good. Always have a good support system around you and good friends.
Amen.
Yes. So the next one will be your personal fun questions now. So the next one will be if you could attend any sporting event in the world, what would you choose?
Ooh, that's funny because I've done every one of them, to be honest with you. I've Super Bowls, NBA Finals, World Series, Stanley Cup final. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm over Super Bowls. I did the Kentucky Derby last year for the first time, so that was pretty cool. That's a good question, to be quite honest with you, man, because I've pretty much done them all. My favorites have been going to the Super Bowl or All-Star games and whatnot. But yeah, I think I would just, if I had a lifetime pass to go to every Super Bowl from here on out, I would do that.
All right, mine would probably be All-Star Weekend or doing like the gold medal game for the Team USA basketball.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
All-Star games are too hectic for me, man. I'm getting too old for all that type of stuff, bro. It's just too much trouble for me. I'm about to get married, bro. I can't have
Okay. Yeah, that's still on my bucket list. I've never been to one yet.
Yeah,
And the year
man.
I left Orlando, 2011, that's the year it came 2012, right after I left.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I was here in Atlanta around that time. That's when the Trayvon Martin thing happened that night that happened. Yeah, so I was going to go, but I was here in Atlanta. Yeah, so I missed out. So, yeah, so, and the next one would be, what's your favorite food and restaurant?
My favorite food is, wow, that's a good one too. My favorite restaurant is this place called Crustacean in Beverly Hills, and yeah, in California, man. They got these garlic noodles there and this crab. Oh, that's my favorite meal. I mean, you get me there anytime for my birthday, any special event. Just go there, give me some garlic noodles and some crab or some prawns. I'm good, man.
That's like seafood?
That's my, yep, seafood. Love it.
Okay. I have to look it up. And who would play you in a movie about your life?
That's a good question. I don't know, man. I guess, you know, trying to think of somebody who I would love, like Will Smith, love that. Michael B. Jordan, I guess. I mean, I love something like that. That would be pretty cool. I don't know who would cast, but I would like to see, like, I like Michael B. Jordan. Will Smith's my favorite, like, entertainer of all time. Like, when it comes to acting and everything that he's done, man, I just admire the dude. So if I can get somebody like Will Smith to play that role, man, as the older Mike Hill, I'd be good, bro. Be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what did you always want to try but never found the courage to do?
Ooh, I'm doing them, man. Like I said, I got a bucket list. I'm getting another tattoo today, man. So I'm afraid of heights, but what I plan on doing is I'm gonna jump out of a plane. I'm a skydive. So I've always been afraid of doing it, but I've always kind of wanted to do it, wanted to see what the exhilarating, the feel, the rush would be like. So within the next year, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna jump out of it.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go ahead and cross it off the list.
Got to cross it off the bucket list, bro.
All right. And since the end, I had another question, but I found out the answer. Like, do you think they should start the NBA season? But they look like they are going to resume that.
Oh, they are going? Okay, that's breaking news for me. So yeah, I mean, I don't think we should entertain them until there's equality. But at the same time, I don't know, you know, what can be done if they're not inside the bubble. You know, if they go into their respective communities or whatever, are they going to, you know, be able to have the platform necessary to be able to speak out? So I just think that being inside the bubble, if they're playing, if they look at it, that's the decision they make. I respect that. I support that because it's their individual decision to make that type of stuff. But I just hope that now that they're doing it, that they will continue to use their platform even more so to speak out on the racial injustice that's going on in this country right now.
Yeah, I think they proved a point now, and they made some people lose some money in the other leagues too. So I think they proved a point, and I think hopefully less crime will happen. It's gonna take a lot, but I just think changes do need to be made, especially with the voting and stuff like that, and the elected officials and also too.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, but hopefully my Lakers could win. I'm a Lakers fan. Hopefully we could bring home one for Kobe this year too.
That'd be great, man. You know, I root for the Clippers and being in LA, but if they do it this year for Kobe, I wouldn't mind, man. Wouldn't mind at all.
Yes, my girlfriend like, where the Lakers lose, I like, where the Clippers could bring it home. Then as long as it stay in LA.
In LA, I got you.
Yeah. The next one would be what's something everyone should experience at least once in their life?
Experience at least once in their life. You know, well, finding God, you definitely want to do that. Experience God, definitely do that. I'm always going to speak up on that. But they should experience living at least once in a life. Wow, that's a good question, man.
Thank you.
Wow, at least once in a life. Just being, I don't know, just being pampered, just taken care of for a whole day. You know, being in a nice home, you know, massage, the whole thing, man, just like that, because that relaxes your body and your soul, man. So everybody should experience that at least one time.
All right. I say a nice vacation if you could afford it.
Yeah.
Probably. And I say going to New York City. I love New York City. There's a lot to do there.
Yeah, well, I was born in New York, man. It's too busy for me now.
Okay.
So I'll take the vacation, but give me pampering while I'm on that vacation. Just being able to relax and not having a care in the world. Everybody should be able to experience that at least one time.
Yes, and for Black people, I say Essence. Essence the one spot you can find like 18 to 80 years old having fun, all in the same exact place with good seafood.
Right. It's got to have access to. Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, you got the concerts and all that stuff, and no trouble, no violence, none of that stuff.
Right. Yep.
And the last one would be two more left. What is something about life that people don't appreciate as much as they should?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. One thing about life that people don't appreciate as much as they should.
I say health.
Health, absolutely. You gotta take care of their health. They gotta appreciate their health. They gotta appreciate just having peace of mind. Yeah. Peace of mind, man. You know, they gotta sometimes when you can just have a peace, stop worrying so much when things out of your control. You just gotta basically stop worrying about things you can't control or whatever, and just kind of, if you can find that zen, you can find that peace, you can find that good energy, do that. Absolutely. I hope people can start taking better advantage of it. It took me a long time to do it, but I hope everybody else can find it sooner than I did.
Yeah, that's a great answer because it could cause stress, and stress could kill.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
And the last question is, what do you want to be remembered for?
Just making a difference. You know, I want to be remembered for being a good man who had flaws, who had a lot of issues in his life, was able to overcome those things, but somebody who made a difference and somebody who cared and somebody who really tried to make this world a better place and put it in a better position than it was before he got here.
All right, great answer.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, and let everyone know how to keep in contact, how the fans can keep in contact with you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram and on social media on Instagram and Twitter at It's Mike Hill, ITS Mike Hill, and also remember, get the book Open Mic, available in all bookstores right now, online, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Target, anywhere books are sold.
All right, do you have a website or just a Twitter and Facebook and Instagram? That's it?
Just on Instagram and on Facebook and Twitter. Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, and like I said, congrats on your book also too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, AJ.
All right, you're welcome, and have a great day.
Continue your help, brother.
All right, God bless.